Thank you everyone. Works better when I put my microphone on. Alright, Kim Jong Midway, he made it to the show first. And he's playing PS4. Awesome. No, thanks for tuning into the show so quick. That was good. I know with Shelly not here, it's hard to get people here quick because she's usually on top of it. Oh, Spyro Cinder is back. Welcome back, Spyro. Where have you been this whole time? Everyone was worried about you. I know, me especially, because I was like, oh god, there was a person who likes cryptocurrencies. Gone. No, I was worried, but I figured you were probably just busy with real life because weather's getting nice. Yeah, BetFury paid out better today, or it's just me. When I went to check it today, it seemed like it was doing better. Like, I think my payout actually went up for a change, where I was used to everything going down. That's what she said. No, just kidding. Oh god, I still haven't got my mind out of the gutter, sorry. Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that you're alright. That was close. No, I was just thinking that because so many of my viewers have gotten injured in the past few episodes. I was like, oh shit. When someone's gone, all of a sudden, I was like, shit. Hopefully everyone's okay. Nah, I'm always too paranoid. It's probably the weed. I'll blame it on that. Alright, thank you, Miss Lego, for sending... Oh yeah, Cinder is back, so we will send her some flowers as well. Now, I was going to keep sending you flowers the whole time, Cinder, but I wasn't even sure if you were playing the game. I noticed you were gone for quite a few days from that as well. It says right here, 3 days ago. Alright, let's get Shelly some flowers. Jeez, with so many ladies back, I'm going to be running out of flowers. It's a good problem to have. Alright, let's see. Oh, your tank blew up, Kim Jong. Sorry to hear. Unless that's a good thing. Yeah, I was trying to get back into my other game a little bit, Entropia also, but I haven't really been able to do it. Even though I was winning some money in it, as soon as I had one loss, I just started to not want to play again. Well, it's not that I didn't want to play, it's just I just ran out of time. And it's like I'm not making priorities to play it. Which is sad, because I really like Entropia. I'd have to say out of Universe's ranking, it's actually a close second to our universe. In my books. Alright, so let's see what else is going on in the game. Holy shit, 4 viewers and 1 like. Thanks, everyone. Okay, let's get the Tavern task done right away, because that's the ones we need. And we'll just fire these off and then get some more purples. Because we need lots of blue, so we'll just take them all. Now, has anyone else had any exciting news in Clone Evolution? I haven't checked to see what the heroes are for the Tavern task. Maybe you want to spoil it for me. No, today, well, in this week in general, it's been very fortunate. As you can tell, I got black eyes a bit because I'm super tired. But I've been burning calories like fucking a maniac. I can't believe it. Here, I'll check in my phone to see what I weighed in today. I looked at it, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way I burned that many pounds in a few days. But I believe it because I've been walking like 20 kilometers a day and not eating. So yeah, once you start burning like 6,000 calories a day and you don't eat, well, I shouldn't say I don't eat. I eat 1 meal a day and it's very small compared to what I used to eat. Like 1 plate of food instead of like a fucking plates of food 3 times a day. Yeah, so let's check it out. See what actual progress I have to report after we get these fixed. We'll send these off. No, and I feel already healthier, which is really the main goal. I don't really care how much I weigh as long as I feel healthy. That's really what's important. If I put on muscle, gain weight, it doesn't really matter as long as I still feel healthy. No, digestion improved all this week, and I'm thinking, dear God, maybe what I'm eating or drinking really isn't having any effect. What it is what I do during the day. I don't know, has anyone else ever noticed that? Depending, it really doesn't regard what you eat. Like you could eat food that normally gives you upset stomach or that you don't digest very well. For me, I noticed it first when I went camping. I was like, I don't know why. Every time I go camping, my digestion changes dramatically. even though it doesn't matter what foods I eat. It could be the exact same foods. Everything, it just seems to digest either better or not as much pain, not as much indigestion. So it's like, what the fuck? I don't understand why that is. Maybe it's something with human bodies. We're programmed to actually have to get up and move around, do stuff. If we don't, we just sit around all day. We don't even actually digest food properly, which is pretty fucked up. I never realized that activity could play such a role in digestion. Like, I knew that, yeah, you're active, you're going to need more calories, but I didn't think it actually helped you digest the food better. That's fucked. Like, I figured it didn't matter what you did, you would still digest the same amount. Yeah, I'm actually not really that worried with BFG and YouTube, because technically BFG still has a YouTube page, or did it get taken down? No, for what I found out from like being monetized in BFG is what happens is they flag your videos that are BFG, but it doesn't stop it from being monetized, but it does limit the monetization. So there's only certain websites that are allowed to, or companies that will allow their ads to be on BetFury. So it's funny that even though I made some BetFury episodes, they didn't get demonetized, they just got yellow flagged. They said they can still run ads, but just specific ads. They can't play every ad. So I don't really mind what happens if they can play one ad or what. It's nice to just get my referral out there. So no, I really appreciate everyone who signed up for the BetFury referrals. Like, I don't know, most of my financial situation is pretty doom and gloom. So it's nice to have at least some good news some days. It's not all bad. Maybe 50 or almost 50 in my mom's basement, but no, I'm going to make it soon. I won't lose hope. No, I have had my own place before. Just had to come back to get my finances corrected, and dear God, it's sure taking a while. A few years longer than expected. But anyways, yeah, so my weight goal today, I made it to 209.2. Which is fucking ridiculous, because I was almost at like 220 a few days ago. So how I managed to burn through 10 pounds in like a week, but that was pretty sweet. No, my watch really gave it away, is when I started looking how many calories and shit. 28,000 steps today, 4,600 calories burned, 21.9 kilometers walked. So that's like almost quarter the distance to Toronto. And that's a far drive from here, like an hour. So yeah, thank God, at least the first few days were hell, but I'm getting back on track. It's not all the losses weren't for nothing. I'll gain them back. Or opposite of what I just said. Oh, we're fighting a tombstone. Will he die? Oh, Cinder says check her BFG situation. Alright, I'll check it. I haven't checked BFG on a YouTube episode since monetization, so we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll yellow flag it, maybe they won't. Yeah, and don't worry, I'm not drinking juice or chugging juice. It's only like, I don't know, 5% juice in this. Just enough to turn it yellow. Well, orange, I should say. You're drinking yellow. Alright, let's go check out the BFG situation. Promise the viewers, we will do it. We will. Alright, so I don't think Cinder's even been back since we've had all the upgrades for the soundboard. So let's do a little bit of soundboard stuff while we check out BetFury. And we'll see what happens in this battle when we get back. No, really, I was just on BetFury looking at how the price had gone up, and I was like, holy shit, finally. I was thinking like, remember, yeah, I think it was Spyro that was saying it, that the price of Bitcoin is somehow tied to how much we get in our stakings. So let's check it out quick. We won't be gone long for people that hate BFG. This is just for Cinder because she's back. Alright, so yeah, I'm up to 20,000 Bitcoin, which is a little bit better, finally. No, big thanks to my referrals for that one. They're pretty much the only ones. My staking payout was actually much higher today. I think it was like 70 Bitcoin or Satoshi. So that was better. All right, let's go to the referrals and check out Cinder's situation. Holy shit, already got more while I was last here. So thanks everyone who's been playing. And remember folks, you have to be of age to play this. And Cinder is of age, unlike some of the other people. Come on. Make sure you read the rules. No, I'm just joking. No one really did. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, let's check Cinder's situation. Now, I have to be very careful with following the rules lately because I kind of got my YouTube and channel with the cops a little bit, but it might not be that bad. Let's hope. Alright, so holy shit. Cinder, what is she at? 38 Tron. That's good. All this new currency. Sun, she's at 0.1. Holy shit. Oh my god, your Ethereum is really getting up there, right? How the fuck do you have so much Ethereum? Holy, how much do I have? Nowhere close to that. Dear God. Yeah, that's 0.1 of what? 2 grand or 3 grand? Yeah, I'm making it to the BFGs. Holy shit. Cinder has 8,000 fucking torrent. Dear God, that's my... Oh my God. Cinder has 16,000 BFGs. How the hell? How did I only get one for the referral? No! No! No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy for Cinder. Let's give her a round of applause. That has to be the best any of my referrals are done. Let me check the other one. Kilo? How much BFG is he at? He's at 24,000. And how much was Cinder at? I already forgot. Fuck. She was at 16,000. Okay, so he's still winning, but not by much, right? Cinder's damn well, fuck, almost passed him. Yeah, so congratulations. All right, let's get back to the game before we get too carried away with this. No, so yeah, everyone make sure you're in the regions you're allowed to play too, because if anyone used to be in Turkey and playing that, I think what Turkey did is they banned it so that you can't pay for stuff with cryptocurrencies. So you have to check. I'm not sure about that. I know I got a few viewers in Turkey from my other show, so I figured I'd mention it. No, Turkey is one of the only European Union places, I think, that's banned cryptocurrency. And I'm not sure what they all banned. Maybe just paying for stuff with it? I don't know how much they really can ban. Holy shit, Cinder's on 300 Satoshi daily payout. Wow, that's sick. No, thanks for joining the chat again, Cinder. I appreciate it. I haven't really got a chance to chat BFG with anyone. I got to expand those referrals. No, my travel vlog series nearly started up and getting me a lot of views. Possible referrals for BFG. But what happened was the cops got involved because it turns out the protests that I was going to film, a lot of it was borderline illegal. So now the cops want to use the footage and stuff. So yeah, a whole bunch of my views got taken down from YouTube. I don't know if the cops talked to them about it or what it was. Yeah, so my video started exploding with tons of views and likes, and then it all got removed. But the video is still there. Now it's back to like 500 views. So it's better than nothing, but yeah, I'll try to maybe stay clear of the protest videos, as tempting it is to do them, and just go to the travel ones. It doesn't have to be always traveling to protests. I don't know, I was just really dying to see the protests. I was biking anyway, so I was like, you're still allowed to bike and get exercise. So I'm like, why don't I just bike past the protest? Or it wasn't a protest, it was a rally, I should call that. Or no, it was a demonstration, that's what they called it. Because I think technically protests are against the rules, but they're trying to do demonstrations. So I don't know. And I don't even know who the organizers are. I know I actually got the day wrong even because I didn't know who the organizers were. I made one video the wrong day. Go figure. That's what happens when people aren't really organizing protests. People show up on the wrong days. It's like, what the fuck? That was a waste of time, but oh well, at least when I went there, I seen who was protesting already. So I got an idea of like who was there normally and how many extra people went. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe the travel vlog situation will take off. The virtual mate has increased my referral offer, and they sent me another increase because they said I've been doing such a good job sharing it. I think over 200 people have already clicked the link, and I'm actually getting cash back on their referral links for that now. So I don't know if there's any ladies out there that are of age that want to refer the virtual mate. You can actually make money doing that now. It's pretty wild, eh? Because most referrals, they just give you cash back at their store or something. So I'll have to verify that this is actual cash I'm getting or just cash in a store. So that'll be pretty sweet. Now I was just thinking, if I was a hot babe doing the webcamming stuff, I would totally be referring the virtual mate. Like, why not, right? I don't know. Yeah, the virtual mate doesn't get the best reviews. I guess that's the only reason maybe why you shouldn't. Or if people must be of age. No, the other cryptocurrency news, I should cover it quickly because Cinder joined, is I've been checking all the other cryptocurrencies that BetFury has added. I don't know if any of the other viewers have noticed, but almost every cryptocurrency just keeps getting added to it. So I always thought they were just going to have a few, but I think they're up to like, I don't know, is it like 20 or 30 different cryptocurrencies now? It's fucking wild. But I've only got Ethereum, Beyonce, or whatever the shit that's called, Trex or TRX, BitTorrent, BFGs. I've got some of the ZIL. I forget what ZIL is, if anyone knows. GLM, I got some of those. HOT, the cryptocurrency HOT with like a big purple X. I've got 18 of that. I haven't even looked to see what it's worth yet. I think it's only worth a penny. I don't know. So I'll have to go check. Wouldn't it be funny if it was worth a lot and I didn't even look? Nah, I don't think that'll happen. Oh yeah, and the other crypto news I saw, this was the big news. Let's go to it. I think I'm allowed to show this on monetization. We'll find out. Now I've been tracking the price of the cryptocurrencies, and now I added Dogecoin. So we can see what's been happening with Dogecoin. And we can even do it while we play the game. We don't have to stop completely. Maybe this will help throw off the algorithm. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so Bitcoin is down 4%, 18% overall, and it's down like 64,000. So that must be why our BFG payouts went up. I'm pretty sure that's what Spire was saying. All right, so Ethereum, it's up 1%, but down 5%, but still almost 3 grand a coin. Beyonce's 630 a coin. That's not so bad. But it's down 8%. Tether's up. Whew. Dogecoin, it's down 15%, but still up 45% overall for the week. Yeah, that's the one to watch. Eh? That's the one Elon keeps talking about, the Dogecoin one. So I don't know. I know a few of my friends on Facebook, even guests I've had on the podcast, they've referred me to Dogecoin as well. So I'm really cursing myself for not listening to them. See, it happens all the time. It's all, of course, a woman telling me too. It's like every time a woman tells me to do something, how long is it till they're like, told you so? Alright, I should say it's all women. I'm categorizing too much. Alright, Tron, 10% down. Holy. BitTorrent's down 15 and 22%. So BitTorrent's getting tempted to invest again. If it keeps crashing like that, ooh. But I wonder if these crashes are anything related to that big Turkey thing, right? Once Turkey got shut down for cryptocurrencies, that's a big country. Like, I don't know if anyone follows politics in Europe, but when it comes to taking a cheap flight to Europe, almost all of them are referred through Turkey. So if you want to go anywhere to Europe cheap, you have to go to Turkey first and then fly from a different plane out of Turkey. So I don't know why that is, but that makes me wonder that like Turkey is a big player in the region, right? They don't have control of the airports like that for nothing. I wonder how they did it, eh? Like they just maybe put some of the country's money into nationalizing the airport so that they could like get people to travel there like crazy just to get cheap flights. I don't know. Like, that's not a bad strategy if you wanted to get your country really going with tourism, right? Open a giant airport and fucking state sponsor all the flights so that it drives the cost way lower. Am I on Alien Worlds? Not even sure. Is that a game? I haven't been in spaceships this week, no. Or is that one of the cryptocurrencies? That could be it. Now I'm a little slow. People have to spell it out for me sometimes. Sometimes. Understatement of the century. Oh, it's a crypto game. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. If you got a referral link, just send it to my email, or you can put it in the Discord, I guess, if you want. Unless they ban referral links. I haven't even tried. Yeah, I haven't seen what's happening to Discord and censorship, but I heard Microsoft is buying it, so I don't really think that's the greatest for censorship, but we'll see. I don't want to keep bitching about Bill Gates because maybe I'm all wrong and he's actually doing a lot of good shit. I'm wrong almost all the time, so when I'm wrong again, I'm definitely not surprised. No, I'm really looking forward to, if I keep getting a few hours, I'm hoping my buddy from work that got hurt is feeling better soon. But anyways, yeah, if I keep getting his hours for the next time being, maybe I can get back into my summer goals yet. I was really discouraged when I made it up to like 220. I was like, oh fuck, I'm never getting under 200. But boom, I'm already at 209, so now it's actually within reach. Still have a whole fucking month to pull it off, so yeah. Yeah, never get discouraged in life, eh? Anytime you fuck up really bad, you're like, oh fuck man, I'm never gonna recover from this. As long as you're still breathing, you got a chance, right? More literally than ever. And who knows, maybe the fuck-ups are just what you needed. I pray. Now, I'm still trying to blow my smoke away from my new computer because I don't want it to go in the intake. But it was funny, someone came over and told me that's actually not an intake. So I was like, oh, that'd be sweet if that's the case. Because man, if it's blowing the air out, I'm surprised the smoke would go towards it. I shouldn't say smoke, vapor. But vapor still looks a lot like smoke. I'm sure it damages electronics even worse. I did burn out the microphone on my Logitech Brio webcam. I kept blowing vapor right into it. Then all of a sudden the microphone just KO'd. I think Spyro was even watching that episode. It started making all robotic sounds or something. It was fucked up. Not the dungeon kind either. Alright, so this battle's taking forever. Let's go get some action. I gotta stop getting carried away vaporizing. On with the fucking show already. No, sorry, I've been at work all day. Well, you could tell, walking for like 20 kilometers, pushing wheelbarrows around. Oh yeah, and I shoveled 2 yards of fucking dirt. So I don't know if anyone shoveled 2 yards of dirt, but it's not like a huge amount, but it usually takes about an hour or two. So if you can shovel for an hour or two, you can probably do a yard of dirt. Now, shoveling dirt is one of those exercises that like geniuses used to do, like Tesla and stuff. So some people look down on it, but I don't. I notice that it is really good for you. It's fucking hard to do, but if you get good at it, man, your body will thank you for it. You know, we're busting in a few new employees and they're learning how to shovel dirt for the first time. You can tell, they're like, oh fuck, my back. I think, who was it? Larry Bird, the basketball player? I think he blew out his back shoveling dirt too. And then he never fully recovered, and it fucked up his NBA career. I'll have to like check that. I know he fucked his back up some way. I think it was shoveling. Alright, anyways, let's get this out of the way, and let's get on to the action. Let's see what it is. Oh god, if it's fucking, whatchamacallit, what's that girl's name? Arena Girl, that's it. If it's Arena Girl, I'll be shitting bricks. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's this red guy. Fuck. Don't we already have him gold? That sucks, right? Like, why are they giving this guy again? God damn, gone you. Alright, so these, I haven't even actually played a battle, and we've already won a scroll. Or a reward. And our points are already up to 1,400. Oh yeah, so this is the event that I can help other players. So if any other players in the chat need help, let me know. This is the one time I'll be able to actually help you in the game. Other than sending roses. No, I've done it a few times now where I lower my power level so people can beat me up in the arena and beat it and get really good rewards. So yeah, if you need that, just let me know. I've got Tavern tickets out the yin-yang. Alright. Let's see. Fighters Carnival. Holy shit. If we get those 3 Vibrams, that would be what we need. Those tokens aren't too bad. Scrolls okay. Ooh, that's not too bad. Yeah, let's show Spyro what's been new. We've been fishing and fishing for the longest time. I'm almost at fucking level 200, and I still haven't got the heroes that we need. The one that we've been trying to upgrade is in the Darwin Center. Let's see where it is. Oh yeah, it's this page. I should know, I've been checking it every day for like 3 months. No, we're so close to the new healer that's going to make our team super strong. Almost strong enough to compete in the Hunger Games, but I doubt that. But anyways, once we get her, and we're only 1 hero away. So we just need 1 Arena Girl. So whenever we get Arena Girl, boom, our team goes up to the next level. With some serious red healing. So that's what's new. We're also close to getting this guy. Also close to getting this guy. And I checked the list of reds, and I actually have enough heroes to make a few different reds. I can make this red today if I wanted, but I don't think they're worth it. There's a couple others that I can make actually. But I was like, let's not bother and let's focus on the ones we actually need. There's no point making red heroes I'm not even going to use. Oh, unless I use them for DNA. Fuck, yeah, I just thought of that. Alright, so maybe that's what I should do. I think I should start making up some new red heroes just for their DNA. We got all the... Oh, we can't, because it's Rising Moon Warrior. Can't blow those. We have to save them. See, that's where I'm facing a choice. Do I want to make some random reds or actually focus on good ones? It's like they really want me to make her, right? Because I keep getting him red. Or gold. And I've got... Do I have Samson in gold, or did I use him up? Oh yeah, I turned him to Tengu, so I'd have to make him again. And we don't have this guy. And I don't think I really want her. Her mech is pretty cool. Gotta give her that. Oh shit! You see this little image here? The 3 arms? That's part of the research I do for my Ancient Mystery shows. So if people ever want to know the meaning of that, just check it out. I'll give you a quick course. It's the Alpha to Omega. The meaning of life, the universe. The secret to immortality. No, really what it is, it's just star symbols in the sky. You know, in the olden days, they used to always like fucking use stars for everything. Because they didn't have any TV to watch, so they're always looking at the stars. Yeah, so that's just one of the star patterns. But the fucked up part of it is every culture in the world happened to worship those stars. But then in hindsight, I really don't think it's that fucked up. Just because it happens to be the one star pattern that everyone would look at, because it's the most obvious. You know, some star patterns stand out, like the Big Dipper or whatever. Yeah, but I won't be getting into too much ancient mystery stuff in a while. I tried doing it a little bit, and I got a bad taste in my mouth from it, so I'm going to take a little bit of a longer break. Alright, so we're still collecting Abe fragments. We're see how many Abes we got. Fucking Abe. We do not have a full Abe yet. Let's see how partial. Holy shit, we only have 20. But 20 is still pretty good. Not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, actually one of my friends in Facebook, well, used to be on Facebook, maybe he still is, I'll have to check. Anyways, he started up his own cryptocurrency game. It was pretty good, but, well, actually I shouldn't say the game was good, but the concept was good. I didn't really enjoy the game much, that's why I didn't play it. It's like, what the fuck, did it do the draw or not? Yeah, it's kind of a shame we didn't get the Peace Man, because we could have made a new red, but oh well. Who knows? Maybe it'll land on him someday randomly. No, and sadly the giant wound on my head is not healed yet. Well, not giant. Very tiny. But God, man, once you hit 40, it takes forever for shit to heal. Kind of pisses me off. It's probably because I'm low in nutrients or something. Got to get more iron in my diet. Well, hell, I got to be able to start being able to digest food. That'll help. All right, Mrs. Lego sent some flowers. Thank you very much. All right, did we not just send flowers? I thought we did. Oh yeah, we did, but we forgot these. All right, let's get those sent. Alright, let's try out the guild. Haven't tried that yet. Oh, the war hasn't broke out yet. Fuck. Oh yeah, we already played it? Alright, there's not a whole lot of battles we can do today, right? Alright, let's go to the expedition then. Hopefully we did not get our hands on the chest already. No, we did not. Sweet. I figured I would remember getting my hands on a chest. Pardon the pun. It's every man's dream. No, I'm just kidding. Not every man these days. Alright, let's try our action. See what we can do in the expedition. Let's take him out. No, we're lucky that in Canada I was like so convinced I was going to set up my pool because we had like almost summer weather for like 2 months. I'm like, what are the odds it will snow again before we get summer? And then 2 or 3 days this week, just a blizzard every day. Well, thank God the ground is so hot that there's no way the snow could stick. It just hits and melts in like a second. So we don't have to shovel any snow. But it's so funny that now we have to work outside, raking leaves and cutting grass, and it's fucking blizzards. So that's Canada for you. Maybe other countries get weather like that, but tomorrow is one of those ones where the temperature really swings. It goes from in the negatives to like summer temperature, just between night and day. I better not skip it. Seen what happens when we skip these battles? They just fucking make us lose. I swear it wasn't our team sucking, it was skipping. Oh yeah, I got some other good news today. Almost forgot to share it with everyone. You know how I like disc golf so much, and I think even before I started doing the podcasting, people could correct me if I'm wrong, or daily podcasting, I got in contact with the city. I was like, hey city, you gotta add a disc golf course. And guess what? They responded and even set up a meeting with me at City Hall, and we were debating together at this meeting how millions of the city's financial resources should be allocated. I was like, what the fuck, right? Who would have guessed it? I would end up at a meeting at City Hall. Right? So I was like, thank God. Like there was this, I was telling people that I got the meeting, and then this other guy's like, how the hell did you get a meeting with City Hall? He's like, are you sure you don't want me to come with you? Because I know everything about all these meetings. I'm like, yeah, man, come to the meeting. I need your help. Yeah, thank God he came, because, man, he almost talked for like 90% of the meeting. And then people after were kind of like, weren't you the guy that organized it? I'm like, yeah, but he's the hired help. No, I wasn't kidding, but I didn't actually hire him to help. He volunteered. Yeah, so the good news is the meeting with the city paid off, and they actually added a whole bunch of disc golf courses. I think 2 today. So I was like, what the fuck? Not only did we get 1 course, but we got 2. So I don't know if I'll get any of the credit for it. If that guy gets all the credit, I don't care. But dear God, at least we got the courses. Isn't it how ideas go, right? Like you start an idea, it gets handed off to a few other people, like a relay race, and then they take that idea and get to the finish line, collect the prize. Bastards. No, I'm just kidding. Now I'll have to go and play those courses now, because I'll be like, man, can you imagine I actually had something to do with this course? If it wasn't for me putting the pipe down that day, saying, hey, I gotta get off my ass and do something. Oh fuck, one of my heroes already died. We're exiting this. Now that's why I always tell my viewers and all my shows, doesn't matter which one it is, if you're getting frustrated in life thinking you can't actually affect anything, it's a weird situation. Because really, it doesn't take much. Like just get off your ass, turn the TV off, go down to City Hall, get shit done. It's fucked up how easy it actually works. You don't have to be some like millionaire to pull this shit off. Or someone smart or important. Really, anyone could do it. That's why I love that movie Forrest Gump. When I watched that, I was like, hey, maybe I got a chance after all. No, Forrest Gump accomplished some amazing stuff, so I still got a ways to go. He was fictional, but I heard that he was actually based on a real character, so that'd be pretty wild. No, I think that has actually happened to me a few times in life, where I organize some sort of meeting, and a whole bunch of smart people end up at the meeting, and the meeting goes really well, and they accomplish a whole bunch of really good shit, and then they're like, holy fuck, how did this meeting ever get organized? And then they look at me. They're like, you organized this? I'm like, yes, why are you so surprised? It's pretty funny. See, that was pretty good that we exited the game and actually came back and restarted. If we didn't, we'd already be down 1 hero. I think I really just had the order too fucked up there, just changed it around. Maybe I'll change it around back and take out Crime Fighter and put in that girl that revives people from the dead, but not until we get into a really good battle. One that actually justifies doing it. Alright, so Yeah, the other cool news that I got about the game working or monetized is now Super Chat's worked, and George Washington is like a freaking Super Chat addict. That guy's like the all-time best viewer yet. I can't believe how many Super Chats he does. It's like, dear God, yeah, adding Super Chat to a YouTube channel definitely helps. I couldn't believe how much it helps. No, I think if you compare my ad revenue to Super Chat's going to be dominating it at least for a while, until my travel videos ever take off, if they do. The only good news I got is I started experimenting with new cameras, and dear God, I found a camera that I've officially fallen in love with. I've never loved anything as much as I've loved this camera. And I might overestimate how much I can actually accomplish with this camera, but I fucking love it. Alright, so what's up? How's it going? Now, if anyone's wondering what's new with this camera, it's the Insta360X. I actually have it right here. Or did I say it wrong? 1X, something like that. And what's different, you can see there's a lens on both sides, and it's actually got 5.7K resolution so that you can zoom in and out on objects and have it remain in HD, or even remain in 4K if you zoom in. And it has high efficiency motion stabilization, so you don't need a gimbal, and you can bring that thing on a bike and it looks stable, like smooth as ice. So I'm like, holy fuck, man, that 360 camera is a life changer. Like, I've even watched a few podcasts. Oh, one of my heroes died. We got to exit. Some of my fellow YouTuber or podcasters or vloggers outdoors, they were talking about this camera being so good that they can like leave half of their camera gear at home now, because this camera just replaces everything. I know if anyone's wondering what the hell's the deal with the 360 camera, it films VR, which is pretty cool. But the real thing that most filmmakers use it for is it films every angle. So you know how when you go on a shoot, when you're trying to film a movie for like film class or whatever project you're working on, and you have to try to get like point of view shots or low to the ground shots or above your head shots or whatever it is, this 360 camera, it films every shot. So when you bring the camera out and you just turn it on, you don't have to worry if you got the shot. It's like you got every shot. So it makes it a dream for editors, right? They don't have to film like for hours doing all these different shots. They can just film it once with the camera, bring it back to the editing room, and you've got all the shots you need, instead of having to do millions of different shots. So I was like, wow, the fucking life changer this camera is so fucked up. Oh yeah, and it's got invisible selfie stick. So when you're carrying it around on like a huge selfie stick, it just vanishes the selfie stick. So it really looks like you have a drone following you around. I don't know, I should bring it up. I gotta be careful I don't bring any boobs on the air. Yeah, I probably can't without putting boobs. Let's try. Yeah, stay away from the folder named Babes. Fuck, I almost clicked on it. Alright, let's see here. 360 cams. There we go. Alright, it opened on the correct footage. Or no, it didn't, but I got it and nonetheless. Alright, I can go to video. Yeah, so we'll do a little quick premiere and we'll see if YouTube notices that it's playing video of my own footage, because it's supposed to flag it and tell me if anyone uses my footage. There's supposed to be a folder in this menu that says videos, and it's not there. It says pictures and that's it. Why it's not giving me videos? That's fucked. Alright, there it is, videos. Alright, so we'll do a little quick premiere of my Tiny Planet video. And I don't know what the sound level is like, so I'll put on my headphones. Or can I? Yes, I can. So hopefully we can hear the sound level too. I don't think I'll actually be able to hear it. It's fucking annoying, man. They never play my own sound. Let's play it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so be prepared to turn your mic down because it could be quite a bit louder. Or not mic, speakers. Alright, is that the right one? I think it is. Alright, it did play the file. Let's see if it'll play it. I'll try turning it down this way. Now, isn't that a fucked up situation? Like, doesn't it look like I have, like, no camera anywhere? Well, I guess you can see my other cameras, but you can't really see the selfie stick or where the camera is, really, right? And I think these little tiny planet videos are kind of neat, no? I don't know, some people think it's too gimmicky. I won't make a whole video like it, but it's kind of neat for like an intro scene or something. Yeah, let's get back to the game. Yeah, so I'm going to be playing around with this new camera, and it's a lot of fun. Oh, fuck, half my team died. Son of a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. God, why wasn't I paying attention? Oh, yeah, because I played the video. Fucking piece of shit. Idiot. Now, if anyone wants to check out the previous day's video, I did another one where I went to look for the demonstration, but there was no organizer, so I couldn't find anyone. And I was just biking past, so I didn't really do any much looking. Now, in my city right now, it's illegal to go outside unless you're going to work, or if you're going to, what's the other one? Work or exercise, that's it. Yeah, so if you're just like the prisoners in prison, you're not allowed to go outside unless you're going to exercise. And it's been like that for nearly a year and a half. So I was like, holy fuck. What I keep hearing lately is that people are like in new relationships. And it seems like a weird thing, right? Because like, how would you get into a new relationship during like a pandemic? Unless it was like over a video game that you met them or something and you're willing to start it that way. But really, we're not going to nightclubs, or we're not really dating anyone, not going out to bars, not movies, anything. So it would be kind of hard to just meet a new person, right? Oh fuck, I gotta get ready to pause here. If all this goes... Oh yeah, we're turning this off. We're not turning it off, we're trying to beat it again. We got ourselves a real situation here. I need more healing. Fuck. Alright, let's put Alice there. Hopefully Tengu will get healed. Let's try that. Alright, let's get a quick message from the sponsor. As Spyro hasn't seen the new version of it. Maybe she has. I don't know. She watched the archive. Let's see here. There it is.
Today's Welcoming Back Spyro sponsor message is brought to you by Crunk. Crunk. It'll fuck you up. Woo!
Welcome back, everyone. Oh shit, the battle's almost over. We gotta pause it. Holy fuck, we didn't kill anyone that time. What the fuck? So that definitely didn't help. What the hell was the problem? Remember last time we almost killed half their team. Yeah, let's try moving that back. No, don't worry everyone. I actually do have some actual bands set up to play music on our breaks, if you can believe that. But I'm still slacking because now I'm working so much, it's hard to get things organized. I really only have an hour or two a day off to record now. Oh, my healer just went down. That was not a good person to die in the battle. Oh yeah, my whole team's just gonna be frozen the whole time. Alright, my whole team is dead. Fuck. Alright, let's try that. Now, if anyone's tried a 360 camera before, there's been a lot of shitty ones. This is the first one that I've tried that has good image stabilization. Like, even better than ones I was buying and then putting a gimbal on. So thank God. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing. If you film and you need to zoom in and out, because it's 5.7K, you can actually zoom in and out without losing the resolution. Or not losing at all. Oh fuck, one of my heroes died, but 2 of theirs did. Take that, you bastard. Oh, 3 of theirs died. Ah, fuck. There goes one of mine. Oh, and that was the healer. That wasn't good. It's so funny how weak Budokai is now, right? Remember how strong she used to be in the past? Could kill entire teams. Now, if I had to guess, there is no way for me to beat this. Like, we've already tried it quite a few different ways. There really is no way. Or unless the viewers, do you have a suggestion how I could try it? The only way I had a chance is if I got my whole team here. Playing that stupid Tiny Planet video cost me the purple fragments. Idiot! Skip it. Fucking lost. Piece of shit. Made it all the way to the gold chest. Failed to get her hands on it. Don't I know that feeling? Feeling to reach the test. Alright. Alright, so at least we have the arena battles to go still. And let's do those quick. Oh yeah, we got the new arena missions. We could even do more. Here I was thinking we didn't have many battles, but actually we will. Oh, fuck. Started with a loss. Piece of shit. Hey, there's Stella. Congratulations, Stella. She just got first place in one of the big awards. Which reminds me, we got some extra armor. Now, I haven't been spending many purple jewels to beat the bosses. My team is too weak to do any damage. I wish my team had that extra red hero. If they did, we would be in action. Now, if anyone didn't notice from that Tiny Planet video, there's like a lot of people in my city that are like willing to risk going to jail. Like that's all the people that showed up that were like facing like 6 months in jail for going outside. So can you imagine if you were like actually allowed to go and protest, how many people would have showed up? I bet you would have been like 100,000, like almost half our city. So it's like, holy fuck, man. Like these lockdowns really have gotten completely out of control. Even like our premier, like the person who leads our province, he was on the news today crying. And I think he got busted for like 2 or 3 different things this week. One was he kept blaming health officials and saying that they were the ones that told him to lock down. And then the health officials came forward this week and said that he lied, that they said not to lock down. So I was like, what the fuck? Here this politician's been locking us down and he's been lying, saying it was the health officials. Oh, and the other thing was the health officials also said he was lying about something else. And guess what it turned out? They said that the masks weren't needed. And I was like, well, what the fuck? Here he was saying the whole time the health officials. I was like, dear God, he made that up too. So now we really got to start finding out is where are these politicians getting the orders from if it's not coming from the health officials? Or not our health officials. Maybe someone else's health officials? That's the only thing I could see at this point. So that's a fucked up situation. He went on the news crying about it. I was like, man, crying? Just fucking resign already, right? Like, you jackass. How did you ruin so many people's lives like that and then make up all these lies? But we should have realized it's a fucking politician. That's why we're never putting them in charge of our health ever before in the history. So why we started doing it now? It's really a fucked up situation. Yeah, I'm going to let some politician decide what's best for my health? Fuck that shit. Dear God, I can't believe they're deciding who's allowed to go outside of their house. Like, really? We're going to let politicians decide that? That's why we've been under house arrest for fucking a year and a half, right? Yeah, isn't that weird, eh? We put politicians in charge of who is allowed to go outside, and then all of a sudden we got put under house arrest for a year and a half. And all the rich people in our city are still allowed to go outside. If you're like an athlete or a movie star, it's like, oh, you can go out, but if you're poor, you have to stay home. It's like, well, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Why would just rich people be allowed out? Oh, the virus doesn't affect them the same way. They're too special. They're essential. It's like, oh yeah, so their lives are essential, but mine aren't. It's like, oh, that's nice. I'm sure glad I'm paying you to lead. No, I still can't believe that essential thing. Hey, there's Duplo Lego. They can really go around calling people non-essential. It's like, you imagine someone came up to your face and says like, hey, you know your income? It's like, I think it's non-essential. It's like, they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? My income is non-essential? Like, who the fuck are you? It's like, I'm the politician. It's like, yeah, but I don't give a shit who a politician is. You should never be deciding whose lives are essential. Yeah, who got the job too, right? Can you imagine it's your job description? Be like, what's your job? It's like, oh, I decide whose lives are essential. It's like, what? You're deciding who gets to go outside? It's like, yeah, that's my job. There's like a list of like essential jobs. And I get to decide whose is and who isn't. Like, wow, you're so powerful. I don't even know who has that job, right? Like, what the fuck? Someone has that job, we don't even know. Hey, Tony's back. What's up, Tony Blona? Alright, so we gotta find some battles to do here. I don't know, I think everything I can play in battles is just gonna whoop my ass, like, bad. Let's see, what else we gotta do? The cloning, the dungeon. Yeah, we do have to try the dungeon, so let's try it. But before we do, let's take a few robots. Inject them like steroids. No, just kidding. Only healthy kinds for like medical recovery. Specifying for YouTube. Yeah, that's the training center. Oh yeah, I always can't find the hero because he's way over here. I don't know why they put him there. Oh yeah, because his level's we got to get him up to 130 or 138. Maybe they'll push him over here. Yeah, thanks, Tony. My day was actually completely exhausting, but it was good in that I lost a whole bunch of weight. I've been steadily losing about 2 to 3 pounds a day. Some people might think that's a nightmare, but I was up to 220. That's really the heaviest I've ever been in my whole life. So I was like, oh fuck, man, I really had to get it back down. And today I made it to 209. So I was like, holy fuck, that was quite the weight loss. But I didn't do it in that unhealthy of a way. I just cut down to the 1 meal a day, quit drinking alcohol, and quit massive sugar intakes of like treats and sweets and all sorts of like cakes and brownies. Oh, and I walked 22 kilometers a day. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, and I was working while doing it. So normally pushing weights around and carrying machinery. So yeah, I finally got my weight track back on. I'm hoping I can make under 200 before summer, so I can actually like go to the beach and not be like ashamed of being a fat slob. So that'll be nice. So can make it to that point. I feel the shame disintegrating as we speak. No, so how was your day? Oh yeah, I just leveled them up. What the fuck? Got carried away talking, so let's play the dungeon. Welcome to the dungeon. Yeah, thanks, man. No, I appreciate it because I already do feel a lot healthier. Reaching that 220 mark, I was like, oh fuck. Like I can start to even feel numbness in my arms, not getting good circulation. It's like, that's not a good sign. It's like, yeah, you really couldn't push that for too long. I was thinking, dear God, if I did that for like another month or two, I'd like to blame it all on the lockdowns, but I was doing it to a certain degree, even without them. Can't just fall into the victimhood. I could say the victimhood is at least a little bit legitimate here, because I am actually having a harder time motivating to get exercise unless I'm working. That's one advantage to my job, is like if you have a physical job, you really don't have to worry about losing weight. Because literally, you won't be able to do the job unless you lose weight. You'll be too heavy, and then you'll get injured, and then you'll be like, fuck, can't even do the job. Which was very close when I started. The first day was utter hell. I don't know how I moved my uncle after that first day, because I could like barely walk when I was finished the shift. I was like, holy fuck, now I have to go carry someone. But managed. Someone's looking out for me, maybe. No, did anyone hear the news about the big announcement with the YouTuber, what's his name, Logan Paul? It turns out his big next fight has been booked, and I heard it from Russia Today. So I don't know if Russia Today is lying, but Logan Paul is apparently going to be fighting the pound for pound best fighter to ever live, apparently. Some people don't rank him that high. I personally think it's a skeptical rating, just because he's like a lightweight, so you really shouldn't take a lightweight and rank him that high, because if he fought a heavyweight, he would just get his ass whooped. But anyways, so one of these lightweight fighters that's apparently the best in history is going to be fighting Logan Paul, and there's going to be like a 30-pound weight difference, where Logan Paul weighs like 90 or whatever, and he weighs, or 190, and Mayweather weighs like 160, or maybe 170. Which is ironic too, because Mayweather at 170, that'd be hilarious. Because I can get down to, 160. And I'm 6'2", right? So how the fuck would Mayweather be that short and manage to, he must have a lot of muscle, I guess, right? To be that heavy at that height. Or I'm just skinny as fuck. Well, I think it is my body frame. You can tell, like, even people, like, you call yourself obese, yet you look so skinny. Like, it's probably because you're looking at my legs. It's like, if you look at the rest of my body, it's obese. It's not my legs that are obese. My legs are skinny like fucking toothpicks, either way. No, it's just funny to think about it, because like I'm 6'2", 220 pounds. Yeah, I can make Floyd Mayweather's weight category if I went on a diet. Who knows? Maybe if I can recover from my concussion fully, I can fight Mayweather one day. No, to be honest, even with all the head injury damage, it might be worth it. Because even if you get knocked out by him, you probably win at least $1 million. But if you get your eye smashed out or something, that would suck. Or even the concussion. Maybe try to work out an arrangement where he has really big gloves. Like double the weight of his last fight. So he's hitting me with fucking pillows. See, that's where I could beat Mayweather in a fight, actually. If he got, like, really big gloves on so that he couldn't really hurt me, so they'd be like giant pillows. And then all I would have to do is run towards him in those, like, exchanges, because eventually my shoulder would just bump into him. And having, like, 220 pounds smashing into you, especially if it's a shoulder, that would be enough to knock him down. And then sure, the ref would rule it a legal knockdown, but then I'd have him stunned. That's how Mayweather's actually won a lot of his fights. He usually does illegal blows if he starts losing, which technically isn't really that bad of a strategy. A lot of boxers should do that, but it's considered dirty fighting, right? No, what he will do is, like, if he's like in a bad situation where he's got rocked by a punch, he might do an accidental low blow, so then the ref splits up the fight and you get like 2 minutes to recover. So it's like he accidentally punched the guy in the groin, but now he gets the time he needs to recover from the almost knockdown. He even had his uncle, or yeah, I think it was either his uncle or his dad, when he was losing a fight, jumped in and punched the other guy in the back of the head. I was like, what the fuck? And then the whole ring, like all the security guards and stuff, they just jumped in and broke it up. And then they let the fight continue. I was like, what the fuck? That should not be allowed to continue. If your corner jumps in and attacks the other fighter, you should lose automatically, right? Especially if he landed a blow, right? Like, to come in and sucker punch your opponent right in the back of the head, like, that should be a loss on Floyd Mayweather's record. I don't know how he got away with that one. That was like a fucking... So maybe Logan Paul will really get his revenge and beat Mayweather for the first time. But I think what's going to happen is Logan's going to lose to Mayweather, and then Jake Paul will get a rematch with Mayweather, and Jake will beat him. Because Jake is a way better boxer than Logan. Even though Logan's bigger. Bigger isn't always better, especially in boxing. Yeah, so does anyone else think that the Logan brothers stand a chance at Mayweather? I think one does, not the other. And that's the whole year of sacrifice. So the weaker brother is getting sacrificed to Mayweather first, so that the stronger brother can fight him again after to get revenge. It really is a diabolical plan. And I think it could be responsible from the Logan brothers themselves, because they realize they need to trick Mayweather to beat him. And I think the only way they can trick him is if the weaker brother fights him first. Because right away, Mayweather will beat him really bad, and then he'll be like, holy shit, these brothers are easy to beat. And then that's when Jake will have his advantage. Because he'll be like, oh shit, now Mayweather actually is joking, and he doesn't think he can get hurt. So then Jake will come in the ring, he's like, oh, now he's facing an actual good boxer. Or actually, Jake is one of the best boxers I've seen in a while. I was kind of surprised how good he is. It's funny because I kept getting the two brothers mixed up. I thought Logan and Jake were the same person for a long time. I was like, did they gain a lot of weight? Looks like he grew taller. Alright, so we're never going to beat Trump here. I think this episode is probably going to have to wrap up pretty soon. Just make sure we didn't get any super chats that I missed. No, we did not. But we will give a shout out to all the viewers. Let's do that too. Holy shit, we are over an hour already. I didn't think we'd find an hour's worth of fights. And I really got to wrap it up quick today because I have to go and work tomorrow. Another long shift. As you can tell, I'm half asleep, so sorry to ramble on about fighting. I'm really fighting to stay awake. And its weird part is I'm not even tired, like actual like sleep tired. So I don't know why I keep getting the black eyes. It's probably because my body is that tired just from losing all that weight in a week. And all the physical tired. Alright, so let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat. Kim Jong Midway made it first. Thanks again, Kim Jong. Oh yeah, and Spyro Cinder is back. So welcome back, Spyro. Oh yeah, congratulations on all the big BFG winnings. Holy fuck, that was a lot. I forgot to ask her how she won them. So if she wants to put in the chat later. I think everyone already quit watching, but yeah, how did you win it? If it says it in the chat, I'll have to look it up. Right. Oh yeah, and then What's Up joined, and also Tony Bologna. So thanks everyone who joined the chat. Let's give a big applause for them. All right, thanks everybody. Right, next what we'll do is we'll check the patrons list. All right, so we got Suki, Jim, Ray, and Travis. Oh yeah, fucking sorry for the new patron. Someone's joined, I think, around a week or two ago, and I haven't even added them to the list yet. So sorry, I'll have to expand this list. And I think the list names are actually going to have to shrink, or unless my head will have to shrink. Pardon the pun. All right, let's go back to the game before I say anything worse. No, God, some of these puns come out and I don't even plan it that way. Oh, sorry for the pun. All right, let's go. All right, so we did the Patreon. So yeah, the patron benefits are all listed on the patron page. And I'm also working on a song, and I'm hopefully going to get the song done in time for the Christmas rush. We'll see if we can sell one album before Christmas. And then, wouldn't that be weird? Because don't only you have to sell like one album, and then you're a professional recording artist, aren't you? Because really, as soon as you get paid, that's what makes you a professional. So who knows? Maybe I'll be a professional recording artist before the end of the year. See if we can sell one song for $1. I don't know. We'll see how the Apple iTunes store works. I don't know how it works. I think most stores, like, you have to pay commissions, and we'll see how that all works. Holy shit, we're never going to win this battle. No, I think once we add the new healer, that's our only chance to beat Trump. He's got that giant needle in his hand, and he plans to use it on us. No, I don't even want to mention anything about that. We've already reached the max about what we can talk about today, I think, without getting in too much trouble. Let's hope. Oh, Sparrow said she had to go. All right, good. Thanks again for joining the chat. Appreciate it. I didn't even notice. She said that a long time ago. Sorry, Sparrow. I'm so tired I can't even keep track of the chat. No, it was so cool to see her back, though, and see what BFG she had, because, man, I was wondering what happened. So that's good. She was just busy in real life. I kind of realized that the U.S. was so lucky that they got all their human rights back. So they opened stadiums, no one had to wear the masks, everything went back to normal. And they're like, holy shit, everyone didn't die like all those experts have been talking about, right? So I was like, dear God. So it's here in Canada, we're still like going to year 2 almost of losing all our human rights to the nanny state that wants to protect us from ourselves. Life is too dangerous. We have to stay home, right? Like, dear God, if life isn't 100% safe outside, you can't go out there, right? You got to stay home. That is the laws right now according to our province. So I have to keep doing it, and hopefully we'll be able to hire some politicians who will fix that problem for us. I know Roman Barber or Baber. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Haven't heard it aloud yet. No, there's a bunch of other ones. Derek Sloan or something. I think his name rings a bell. But yeah, a few other ones. So yeah, we actually have some politicians that are on our side already, and it seems corrupt to actually think there's a politician that's fighting for us. But let's hope that that's actually the case. These guys will help turn our society back around like the States has. I'm surprised this is all happening under Biden, but hey, you got to give it to Biden. He hasn't been able to stop states from opening, so the U.S. has a very good political system. No, people in the U.S. probably underestimate how well their political system works because they've never actually experienced Canada's. I know, and often in the media, they always try to sell Canada's system as the best. So right away, you should know there's a problem. It's like as soon as the media influences it or supports it, it's like, holy fuck, that's like the biggest red flag there is. Yeah, it's like just turn on your local CNN commercial, see who their commercial sponsors are, then ask yourself, should I be believing what these sponsors are paying? Now, remember the CNN commercials? I think they're still going, where it's just like a million different side effects. You're like, what are all these side effects from? And it's like, oh, it's from the big pharmaceutical companies that support CNN. It's like, oh, what a surprise, eh? It's so blatant, right? It's like right in your face. It's like, here's a million different side effects from all the different big pharmaceutical companies that are sponsoring everything we tell you. And it's like, guess what our next story is? Gee, I wonder where this story idea came from. Wonder if it's biased. No, I'm sure you're being honest. No, I shouldn't be making fun of the media. I know they do play some good stories. I even know some people that work for TV stations and the media, and they're not all bad. It really is so many different rules that they have to follow as well. Like, I even volunteered in radio, so I know what those rules are all about. You like have to sign waivers and make sure that you don't say a whole list of different things. It's pretty fucked up. But it's not just radio and media that's like that. Really, any job you go to, they usually have some list that you have to sign. Some terms of your employment. God, we're just getting our ass whooped every time. Can we ever beat this team? Of all the teams to get stuck on, why did it have to be Trump? That giant needle in his hand. How did Clone Evolution know that Trump was going to be pushing the needle, right? Didn't they animate that before he started pushing it into everyone? Operation Warp Speed. Did they actually put that on the needle? Or whatever that is in his hand? Maybe it's something else in his hand. That could be it. I don't know. To me, it just looks like a needle because that's what he's been pushing lately. It's like this giant sharp object ending in a pinpoint. Now, what else is Trump known for carrying? He's got a big axe or hammer. That would be kind of interesting, right? If a game company from China made a game, they showed Trump in it, and they showed him holding a needle and trying to push it into you, and then a few months later, this giant pandemic breaks out, and apparently China's involved, and Trump is pushing needles into everyone to make money. It's like, that's pretty funny. If it actually was like that, could you imagine? Like, they put it right in the video game. We've all been playing it for months. It even has the money symbol on the hammer. Now, I like Trump's moon mission. Compared to that Mars rover, I don't know if anyone heard the Mars rover story today. It almost makes me want to throw up, to be honest. When I see some of the stuff that NASA's doing, the only thing I can think is this. Ow! Like, dear God, man. Now, has anyone ever bought a drone or got a drone for a toy? And you're like, oh, I'm going to go fly the drone. This is such a neat toy. And then you fly it for like a day or two, and you're like, oh, God, this is so boring. I'm never going to fly it again. But what do you know? That's what NASA does. For the latest mission, they sent like some drone, or they call it a helicopter, to Mars. It's like, dear God, did you guys really just like spend trillions of dollars to fly a fucking drone for a few minutes and realize it's boring as fuck? And that you wasted all that money? Like, dear God, you have a whole fucking fleet of satellites already flying over the fucking planet. Why the hell did you need a fucking drone? But anyways, the only reason I'm really skeptical about that whole drone project is meanwhile China is fucking setting up to mine the fucking moon. So dear God, NASA, we paid you fucking trillions of dollars. Dear God, could you fucking secure the moon? It's right fucking next to us. You had fucking 50 years to do it. Trillions of fucking dollars. What are you doing? You're fucking flying drones on Mars, for Christ's sakes. No, I can't believe NASA sometimes. But I know they're trying as hard as they can. I think either they fail in complete incompetence by accident. I hope it's not on purpose. That's all I say for NASA's sake. Well, the only thing I can think of too is if NASA really was told never to return to the moon, and that's why. And you know what they were probably warned? They were probably warned never to go back to the moon, or guess what would happen? You want the clue? Guess what's happening right now. Why? Because when did this start happening? Same time that Trump made the announcement. He's like, hey, we're going back to the moon. And then, oh, fucking horrible shit happened right after. So I was like, you imagine that's what it was? NASA really did get warned, never come back to the moon, or this would happen. So what's his name? Trump decides to go back. Now we got this. It's fucked up. I wouldn't put it past the world, though. The world's so fucked up these days. If that actually happened, I'd be like, yeah, I can see it. As fucked as that sounds. And I was thinking, like, what else could an alien being or alien civilization on the moon say to you to say, hey, this is the threat. If you never come back, we won't do it. But if you do, we'll do the threat. So I was thinking, what could the threat be, right? Could it be what we're experiencing right now? Could it be some sort of other threat? Like, sort of like Star Wars, like, oh, if you come back, we'll use the Death Star and just destroy your planet. But I don't think they could do that because obviously the civilization that's on the moon was involved in our creation. Because the odds of there being a huge advanced civilization monitoring us on the moon and they're not being connected to our creation, that'd be hard to believe. So I don't know. That's just the situation I'm thinking with the moon, the whole world situation. Now, the only thing that could disprove this is if we decided to do the moon mission like 10 years ago and then all of a sudden nothing happened. So really the only thing we have to go on now is because the moon mission has only been announced once ever before. So once that happened right then, we're like, was it really connected or was it just a coincidence? Now, I wonder if China ran into any problems too when they tried going back to the moon. Like, no one warned them not to go there and mine it. Now, some of my friends were telling me that there's some sort of international treaty that bans you from mining on the moon. But if anyone's known anything about international treaties, most countries don't honor them. So it's like, yeah, you can have all these treaties you want, but one or two countries sign it, what the fuck does it matter, right? Now, I don't believe China's signed any treaty saying that they're not going to mine the moon. And even if they did, I bet you they would just back out of it. It's not like you can't back out of a treaty, right? And why the hell would they sending all these colonies to the moon if they didn't plan on profiting from it? Like, really? Well, unless it's some sort of like tourism profit. I shouldn't be so mean to the Chinese government because the way they actually try to reverse damage to their own government has caused, they are pretty admirable. Like, most countries will just fucking trash the planet and not do anything. So they actually do have a track record of trying to recover some shit. Like, they actually planted tons of plants or trees in the desert. I don't know if anyone's heard about it. But the Chinese government decided that they needed to do something about the air pollution they're creating. So they planted fucking whole deserts worth of trees. And they said it was so funny because once the desert was planted and they had all these trees growing, the pollution actually did go way down. So I don't know if they're planning on like planting more trees in deserts. The only thing that they were talking about, the damage from those trees being planted, was that now the water table is smaller in other areas. Or potentially smaller. Can't remember which. So I don't know. I'm not trying to paint China out to be saints, but hell, no one's perfect, right? Alright, so let's wrap up this show. Holy fuck, it's 10 o'clock. It's already past my bedtime. I'm gonna be so tired for work. Hopefully I only have one more shift to go this week, and then I can rest in bed for like 2 days straight. And, yeah, and if Shelly's listening to the recordings, Shelly, we're gonna try doing a weekend episode earlier so you can listen. But yeah, it's the thing too, if Shelly wants to post the time in the Discord that she's free on weekends, just so I can try to aim for it. Oh yeah, and then try to put the time in Toronto time, or whatever Toronto time is. I think it's Eastern or something. Because if you tell me in your time, chances are I'll fuck it up when I'm calculating it. No, my time right now, it's 10 p.m. Well, I guess you're not watching live, so it won't matter. Dum-de-dum-dum. Alright, so yeah, we gave a shout out to everyone in the chat. We gave a shout out to the patrons. Let's go to the affiliate links. Bye, Trump. Good riddance. Nah, I like his moon mission. Can't hate on everything he does. Alright, Patreon. I showed that. If you want to check it out, that'd be cool. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. It comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, pays you to watch videos. Swag bucks, to shop online. GameKit, oh there it is, to try video games. And free Bitcoin is the lottery systems, or not lottery, well yeah, actually one does have a lottery. It's the systems for cryptocurrencies. So if you want to try a Bitcoin wallet, or what is it, Ethereum wallet, BetFury and the Bitcoin Place, they have different currencies, so make sure you check out the links below. Oh yeah, and just make sure you're of age for all these offers, including the virtual mate. Sex machine is for adults and men only, but if ladies need a sex machine, I'm stuck in a lockdown probably for the rest of my life. Anyways, yeah, if you want a discount on the sex machine that you can get, it's $10 off. And, if you spend $150 or more, and they bumped up my referral offer. So just to let you guys know, I probably will make some money. I'll have to check if it's just in-store money. I'll let you know on that. Still getting all the details on all these new offers. They keep upping the offers, so it's a lot to read. Right, so anyways, Virtual Mate, it's kickstarted, crowdfunded, has shipped, gets mixed reviews, so just make sure you don't return it after you use it. That might be the reason why they gave me the extra affiliate offers. Because I kept saying, man, I'm saving them a lot of disgusting messes. So they should really give me a boost in the affiliate link. And then the next day, they did. So I was like, thanks, guys. If you're watching the show, really appreciate it. Maybe they hire someone to watch the show. That's the only way I could see someone watching it. From their company, I mean. All right, see you later, everyone. Oh yeah, the fire screen, one of the most important parts. People want to hear the voice. The fire screen. Oh yeah, we're going to have to dig deep into our item bag. See what kind of sweaty items we can pull out of there. Let's go with the hourglass. Yeah, if you get the Reaper's hourglass in your vaporizer, because it actually looks like one, then give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give it a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure, never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone.
Later. Take care. Oh yeah, later. Alright, see you everyone, and good luck in the new events.